purpose for the Let's Get Right. Everybody got right. Everybody got right. Guys, my name is Junior Garcia. I'm founder of Let's Get Right organization. Just a little bit about myself. I graduated from Mahanville College. I got my grad studies in physical education. I'm a physical education teacher, and I'm also a basketball referee. I have officiated basketball games in pretty much all levels, limited tournaments to officiating high school basketball, to officiating middle school basketball, AAU, elementary school, Pee-wee, all kinds, pretty much all levels, with exception of college and pro, which I'm in the process of working on that in the future, God willing. I started this Let's Get Right movement because I've always been inspired to start my own basketball league. I have an enormous amount of passion for basketball. I love the game of basketball. Obviously, I knew I wasn't gonna make it pro, so I decided to take basketball in other routes, such as officiating, and now by creating this movement, this organization called Let's Get Right. I came up with the idea about the beginning of July when I saw people eager to play basketball coming out of quarantine. I knew people were hungry to play, were eager to play, trying to get back in shape. Then a little light bulb turned on in my head, and I called one of my friends, my boy Ryan. I told him, yo bro, I'm thinking of starting our own little rec, maybe on Thursdays, heading towards the weekend. So just to get back in shape. He said, dude, go for it. I started this open gym, Let's Get Right rec. July 2nd was the first rec. It was very fun. I admit the talent level wasn't the best because due to people being out of shape because of quarantine and the distance-wise people crossing the bridge to Jersey. So that was a barrier for a lot of people, but as I started posting it and I use my image, people know that I come from a good background. People know that I know basketball. People know I officiate basketball. So people started inquiring about Let's Get Right, asking me, yo Jay, what's good with the open runs? What's good with the invite? Can I get an invite? And I never left no one on red. When people asked me, I always told people, just, give me some time. I got a lot of people asking me, and eventually I've gotten to everybody. It's great basketball, it's competitive. I have people that have played in pro, G League, college, overseas. I have players like, Kelvin Gill, former college teammate of mine, Lehman College, good friend of mine. He was all second team CUNY conference. I have Jonathan Greenfield pull up to my Let's Get Right rec. I've had, Kyle Benjamin play for the G League, Salt Lake City Jazz. I've had Jonathan Da Vinci, he played college ball. I've had, people that have a platform in basketball such as Skaye come through my open gyms, my recs, and it's been competitive. It's like I said, talk at your own risk. It's highly competitive. It's very organized. I have a 10-minute games, game 21, running time nonstop. The clock stops at 30 seconds, 2s and 3s. You know, I have people come from all over just to come play ball at Let's Get Right. My main objective for Let's Get Right is to people to get exposure, you know, for guys to get back, to get in the groove of playing basketball again. And, you know, get a feel for it, you know, not only get a feel for it, but also for socialization, you know, people to reconcile, you know, reunite, you know, old college teammates, AAU teammates, pro teammates, from all levels. My ultimate goal is to give back to my community, my Washington Heights community, to the young kids. You know, I was taught to always give back, to never forget where you come from. And, you know, I'm trying to start with the adults just to get my brand, my name up, so people to start taking me more serious. But my ultimate goal is to give back to the kids, be a mentor to the kids, be an inspiration to the kids. You know, use the guys that come to my open gym as a guide for the kids to look up to be like, you know what? You know, for kids to tell their moms, their parents, hey mom, hey dad, I want to join the Let's Get Right movement. I think I can elevate my game, you know, have, you know, people that have experience in basketball, you know, be part of my Let's Get Right organization and help the youth, you know, help today's future, our tomorrow, you know, prosper and get their game better, optimize their game, you know, and so they can ultimately play at the highest level they can. And that's just pretty much it, what I'm trying to do with my organization. This ain't about me, this is about the community. I'm trying to give back. I'm trying to give back where I came from, and because I've always been inspired by seeing people play ball. My favorite athlete of all time is Derek Jeter, even though he's not a basketball player, but his work ethic, his demeanor, how he carries himself, that to me is imperative. That's very vital, how he carries himself. My favorite basketball player of all time is Allen Iverson. His grit, his heart, how he doesn't let his height deter him from getting him to what he wanted in his basketball. He achieved a lot, even though he never won a championship, but he is a lot of people's favorite player for a reason. He is my favorite player, you know, because I'm not the tallest player, and, you know, I always play with heart. I try to play with heart. I still play ball, but I'm trying to shift my focus on, you know, work on my brand and give to the community, help, you know, those guys still trying to achieve their goals, their basketball goals, you know, get some exposure by having my brother, Morená, record the games. I had, you know, Miguel Angel record some of the games as well. And, you know, give out tapes, put it on YouTube. Everyone subscribe to my YouTube page, Let's Get Right. It doesn't take much to follow. Show love, showing love is free. And, you know, once again, like I said, all I want to do is just give back to the community, and click follow on the Let's Get Right page and subscribe to the page. Peace.